Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Remember, before we get hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up if you like the content, and anything you would like to add, feel free to do so down below in the comment section. So we are back for episode 7 of Locke and Key. This episode. Okay, so we start back with Sam in biology class, right? And they're dissecting a pig. I have never in my life, I was like, okay, but they're dissecting a baby pig. I was like, this is weird. So Sam is getting up. He's being the class clown. He's like singing Jingle Bells with the pig or whatever because the teacher has left the room. And teacher comes back into class and he sends Sam to the office to go see Rendell. So Sam goes in, he talks to Rendell. Rendell's like, you know, you keep getting in trouble. What's going on with you? How is home life? And while he's just kind of in there, you know, doing all of that, there's a picture of Key House and the whale house on the wall. And little Skanko and the whale starts talking to Sam. And he's like, okay, what is going on? So he asks Rendell, he's like, well, what is this? Rendell's like, oh, that's my, you know, my family home. You know, it just reminds me of my past and where I've come from. I'm like, you're a killer. That's where you came from. Now, back to present time. Sam's crazy ass is walking up the driveway of Key House, right? Okay, so he breaks a window and he gets inside. And I'm like, oh my effing word. Now, Kenzie and Bo are down in the basement, like bringing some stuff up. And then Nina is upstairs. She's still going through those pictures. That the detective gave her from Joe's house. So Sam actually makes his way up the stairs, you know, real quiet, real serial killer like. He's making his way up the stairs and he sees Nina, but her back is turned to him. So he sees Nina, but he walks past her. I was like, okay, well, that was a close call, but whatever. He walks past Nina and he's walking down the hallway and he ends up in Tyler's room. So by this time, Nina hears the floor, hears the floor creaking. And so she's like, okay, that's weird. Well, then she hears the door, the bedroom door to Tyler's room shut. So Nina's like, all right, something ain't right. So Nina gets up and she is headed into, she's headed out into the hallway, kind of, you know, calling out to the kids or whatever. Sam, for some reason, is in Tyler's room changing his clothes like it's his first day out. Well, it is his first day out, but like he at home. I'm like, what are you doing? Bo was telling Kenzie in the basement, he's like, maybe we should call Tyler and tell him what happened. And so Kenzie's like, oh, she said she lost her phone in the CKs. I was like, you should have lost you in the CKs. When Kenzie and Bo come up from the basement, Kenzie notices the broken glass. So she's like, what the F is going on? So they start making their way up the stairs. Well, before they get up there, Nina, calling out to the kids again, opened Tyler's bedroom and there is a gun pointed right at her. And who is on the other end of it? It is Mr. Sam himself. And she was shook boots. I was like, oh my God. He gonna shoot her. He gonna kill her right here dead. Bo and Kenzie can hear them from downstairs. You know, Nina's like, why are you here? What do you want? All of that. So they're like trying to think of a master plan or whatever. And Bo's like, oh, I know what to do. So Bo goes and he uses the ghost key. He tells Kenzie, just stay here with my body. He goes out and he goes into Tyler's room and he's like trying to call to his mom, but of course she can't see him. I don't know why he forgot that. But he's calling. She can't see him. And Sam is like, okay, well, we're about to go downstairs. And because Sam asked her, he's like, where's the head key? Now, we know Nina don't know nothing. Nina's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, don't lie to me. Where's the head key? Nina's like, I don't know nothing about no head key. Sam said, well, where your badass kids at? Because I know they know something. Let's go find them. So Bo takes off back to his body and he tells Kenzie, it's Sam. We gotta figure out something, right? We gotta figure out something. Kenzie does do a smart thing for once. Kenzie hides the well key, and I'm like, okay. So she hides the well key. She hides the head key, but she hid it inside of a well. So Sam comes down the stairs and he asks Kenzie, he's like, oh, where is the head key? Kenzie's like, the head key, what's that? Sam's like, I'm not playing with y'all. I will shoot all y'all dead in here right now. Where is the head key? Sam went from 0 to 100 real quick. He said, I'll air this bitch out. Where the head key at? So Bo was like, oh, here's the head key. Bo gives him the key to the mirrors. I was like, oh, yes, let him use the mirrors and get trapped up in there and die. Sam was like, nah, this isn't what she said the head key will look like. I was like, fuck. I was like, damn it. You almost had him. He's like, so I'm not going to use this key. He puts it in his pocket. He was like, well, y'all, come on. He takes him to the kitchen, and he's tied everybody up. He was like, well, we going to sit here, and we going to have supper together. I was like, this nigga is crazy. When Sam said this isn't what she said the key would look like, Bo said she, you know the well lady? And Sam's like, the well lady? Who is that? But now they know that Sam knows the well lady as well. Our good old swamp monster. Also, Sam took the music box key. I get it wrong every time. Music box key from Kenzie as well. She gave him that key. I'm like, ain't none of this gonna help him. It's not what he's looking for. This whole time though, Nina is looking lost in the sauce. Nina don't know what nobody is talking about. So Kenzie also told Sam, she was like, Tyler has the key. And he was like, okay, well, we're going to wait all night for Tyler. We're going to wait for Tyler to come home, and I'm going to get this key. Tyler is out with the swamp monster. He don't blew her back out. I was like, no, sir, you did not sleep with this evil woman. Like, she could have, like, snatched your soul from your body or something. We don't know. So she's trying to preoccupy him while Sam is at the house, right? And so Tyler's like, no, I think I need to be getting back home. And she's like, oh, no, stay with me a little longer or whatever. So Tyler reaches in the back to get his stuff, and he finds the anywhere key. So he's like, how you got this key? And she's like, give the key back to me. When she said give it back, he immediately knew who she was. So Tyler jumps out of the truck, and he runs and he uses the key to go back to Key House. Oh, she was pissed. Back at Key House, Sam was like, okay, y'all, let's get to know each other, right? So Sam fixes everybody a plate, and look, side note, I don't know if y'all know this, but serial killers are known to have like a high IQ, right? And so when he fixed them their meal, he was like, I'm gonna give y'all spoons instead of forks, because y'all not about to gut me out. And then as they're sitting there talking, Nina was asking Sam about his tattoo, and Sam was like, I'm not stupid. You want to know about this tattoo because you want to know how it relates to your husband. She's like, no, Sam was like, no, you want to know what this got to do with your husband and his house and what me and your kids is talking about. I was like, Sam is on it. Like, y'all think y'all finna outwit him, not him. Y'all gonna have to come harder. We actually got a flash back into Sam's home life. So, Sam's home life isn't great. Okay, so he has a younger sister. It seems to just be them at first. The house is really dirty. The sink is filled with dishes. I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? And then in walks what looks like an abusive father, because he was like, did y'all ask permission to eat? I was like, ask permission to eat? What? And so Sam was like, well, she was hungry, so I had to feed her. And then he's like, oh, and y'all drinking my good cola. He was like, we ain't got no tap water. And the man goes and turns on the tap water. He was like, y'all could have drunk that instead. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this house? So Sam was like, okay. So by this time, his dad's like, hit me. I told you have to be strong. I was like, madness is going on in this house. Complete and utter madness. This man is crazy. Somebody get these children. So there's a knock at the door. It's Tyler. And Sam was like, all right, let's go. He's like, quick, let's get up out of here. And so I was like, oh shit. Well, home life wasn't great. Like I said, serial killers' IQs are normally high. They also normally come from a either extremely poor home or either some type of abusive home. And I was like, okay, Sam definitely fits. He definitely has everything lined up for him to be out here shooting and killing everybody. Back in present time, Sam tells the fam, he says all of this is Rendell's fault. I was like, well, yeah, he did kill his friends, but connect the dots for me. So as of right now, the swamp monster, apparently her name is Dodge. Apparently, I don't know. She don't lie so many times. We'll see. But apparently her name is Dodge, right? Sam says, Dodge wants the head key because somebody knows how to open that door that Kinsey found out there in the sea caves. But he says whoever it is, she's probably going to use it to get in their memories to see how to get into it. So Kinsey asks, who is it? Sam said that ain't none of your damn business. You just worry about sitting over there and not dying. So I'm pretty sure it's Erin, because Erin isn't talking, but I'm pretty sure she wants to use the head key to go back to the psych ward to see Erin to get the information from her. And during this whole like shebang, Nina is sitting there looking clueless. Everybody is having a whole conversation about everything that's going on, and everything is going over Nina's head because Nina don't know nothing. Tyler thought he made it home. He thought he was safe. Little did he know this is far from over. But when Tyler seen Sam, Tyler was in there whooping Sam's ass. I was like, get him, because he's trying to kill your family, the rest of them. So he was in there whooping Sam's ass. I was like, yes, yes, yes. So, of course, Sam gets away, and now he's got Tyler tied up to a chair. I was like, God. So he asked Tyler for the head key, and Tyler says he doesn't have the head key. Kinsey says, I lied. I was like, well, yeah, you did. She was like, I buried it out in the woods. I was like, well, that's a lot too, girl, but okay, improvise. So he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna take Bo. Nina's like, oh no, don't take Bo, take me. He's like, no, because Bo's collateral. Nina tells Sam straight up, she said, if you harm my children, I'm gonna fuck you up. As they're walking out in the woods, Kinsey wants to know what happens when the freaking doors open. I do too. So she's asking, he's like, oh, well, didn't I tell you to be quiet? So Bo comes and Bo says, well, Dodge is lying to you. And so Sam snatched him up real quick. He was like, just like your daddy. I was like, damn, okay. While back in high school, Sam had found out that Rendell was kind of keeping tabs on him and taking notes, and he was doing that through Tyler. So he was sitting in the guidance counselor office again. Dodge comes out. She's like, look at the file on the table, because Rendell was out for just a second, I think. So he's going through and he's seeing everything, and then he sees that Tyler had told him, you know, like his home life wasn't great, might have an abusive dad, all that. So his little feelings was hurt. He felt like he had been betrayed or whatever. And Dodge is like, oh, of course you took advantage of that situation. I care about you. I'm your friend. I'll tell you the truth. I'm like, she's a liar. As they were walking out into the woods, it hit me. I was like, Kinsey's about to take this man out here where she buried her fear monster. And she did. So she took him out there and she was digging, right? And she found the knife that she had killed the fear monster with. Well, she thought she was going to get Sam, but Sam took it from her or whatever. And he was getting ready to shoot her. Excuse me. But as he was getting ready to shoot her, the fear monster is not dead. I was like, oh, shit. So it starts coming up out of the ground, right? And it immediately attacks Sam. It was, pew, pew, it was giving Sam the business. So Kinsey and Bo take off, and they hide out in the woods. So Sam, did he shoot it? I think he shot the fear monster. He shot it or whatever. And he takes off, running back to the house. Well, when Sam gets to the house, he's found out that Nina and Ty have escaped. So the hunt begins. So he finds them. Nina stabs Sam. And while she stabs him, Tyler throws the head key in the back of his neck real quick. So now we got Sam standing still, and then we got Sam number 2. Okay? So Sam number 2 is like, what the f is going on? And this is when he starts like bawling his eyes out. He's telling Tyler, he's like, I never meant to do any of this. Like, it was all the well lady, but I thought you were my friend. You lied to me. And Tyler's like, yeah, I started, hanging out with you because my dad told me to. He was like, but I really was your friend. Like, you messed that up. He was like, and what you said to me, he's like, and I'm, Tyler, okay, remember there's that scene a couple episodes ago where I said I thought Tyler was probably, thinking it had something to do with it, where Tyler told Sam, when you kill your dad, kill mine too, but he was just joking. Well, Tyler has been taking that to heart, and Sam was like, when he said that to Sam, Sam's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So now Tyler knows that had nothing to do with it, so he can feel a little bit better about himself. Sam just says that he killed Rendell because of Dodge. Nina, still lost in the sauce, doesn't know what is going on because it's a lot happening. She's like, what's that door for? Ty's like, it's inside of Sam's head. She's trying to go in there, and Ty's trying to keep her from going in there, and Sam runs and takes the freaking key out of his neck. I'm like, Nina, you're in the way, low-key. So Sam picks up the key. So when Sam picks up the key, outside pulls up Dodge. I was like, chaos. Chaos. Like, all of y'all are about to die. So in walks Dodge, and Sam is telling, Ty's telling Sam she can't take the key from you. So this is where Tyler's like, she's a liar, don't believe anything she's saying, none of that, right? So Sam is holding the key, and Sam is asking her, like, are you telling me the truth? Do you promise that you're telling me the truth? Like, all this stuff. And he's like, just promise me, just promise me. Well, we already know that she ain't shit. She stabs him and takes the damn head key. She said she can't take it from anybody with the last name Locke, but she can take it from anybody else. And Polo Sam, bless his heart. So, she takes all the keys, by the way. She takes every key that Sam had. She takes all the keys and the head key. She leaves. Nina calls the police. The police are on the way. Well, when the police show up, they do bring Kenzie and Bo. So they're all out there having a good old time. Well, Sam isn't dead yet. So Sam, Bo had left the ghost key in the door. So Sam goes out the door. Well, when Sam goes out the door, only Sam's spirit goes out the door, right? So Sam's like, what the hell? Well, the police come in and they think Sam is dead. And remember, you have to leave that door open. Well, the police shut the door, so now Sam is officially separated from his body. So, I think that's the end of Sam. I don't really know. We're gonna see. At the end of all of this episode is over. Nina said it's been too much. She don't sing too much. She don't know what's going on. We know Nina has been sober for 6 years. Nina said, I'm throwing all that to the wind. Nina went and got that bottle of gin that Ellie gave her. She pulled out that little mug that Rendell gave her. She pulled up her up a nice old glass, and she said, bottoms up, and drunk it. I was like, well, sobriety is over with, but hopefully she doesn't go off the deep end. But this episode, it was a lot going on. I just want to know, what's behind the door as well. I will see y'all in the next one. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Bye.